Oh, I'm just blocking. Good job. Hey nerds! So this week's video is definitely going to be different than any video that you have seen so far. It is definitely going to be a vlog video because I again am going on vacation. My husband and I just planned it perfectly with both our families. So at the beginning of August, we went with my family on vacation, and then next Sunday, we're starting on his family's family vacation. So it's a lot, but that means I have to make 2 videos and edit them and get them ready and scheduled on YouTube while I'm gone. So you're just getting a little bit more behind the scenes, because honestly, making like highly produced videos, whether they be animated, drawing, the board game types of videos, it takes a long time, and I just don't have a lot of time / motivation, which is something I'll talk about more later on the vlog. But anyway, let's get started. Hello. So right now I'm just setting up my tiny little setup with my tripod that I got from Amazon for like 30 bucks, and my state-of-the-art light source, a lamp. And here's my pup, Minnie. So I'm just changing up the backdrop this time because I'm talking about my board game collection. So that's going to be the backdrop. You guys might be thinking, well, Corinne, why don't you use your rim light? Well, the problem is I have glasses, and so the rim light is very noticeable and, in my personal opinion, distracting on my glasses, so I usually try to find other natural light sources. Also just realized that this lamp has a dim, so I actually can make it much brighter, which I think will be super helpful, so yay, technology. So I do apologize for the audio quality. I'm sure it is not great, and it'll probably be echoey, and well, I don't have a microphone. I just use my phone because we'll get into it a little bit, but YouTube for me I'm realizing as I'm editing this video that I never completed my sentence, and all I'm trying to explain through this very long-winded explanation is that YouTube is a hobby for me. I have a part-time job, and then I come home and I work on YouTube because I really enjoy it as a creative outlet. I did not have a job since September of 2019. I was twiddling my thumbs, and I was waiting to search for jobs. Well, I wasn't waiting. I was looking for jobs while simultaneously prepping for my wedding, which was in November of 2019. And none of the jobs that I applied for either like ever got back to me, or the people that did get back to me, it just didn't work out. So I was like, well, you know what? It got really close to the wedding, and I just focused on the wedding and not on any jobs. And so I got married, and then we had the honeymoon, and then I still was like giving myself a break from looking for jobs until the new year. And then I started looking for jobs in the new year, and then COVID hit. Yay. And I definitely gave up looking for a job for a little bit, especially like at the beginning when everything was like shutting down, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And around that time, I think it was, like, I was jobless. I was at home playing Animal Crossing or playing with my husband, like board games and stuff, because he got off for about 2 months, and then his job reopened, which was really nice because he's a medical worker. I'm not giving away too much of it because he's a very private person and he wouldn't want me really like spilling all the stuff. So anyway, he's in a profession in the medical field, and that is all I will say. Anyway, so he was able to go back to work, and I was still at home, and I started looking for jobs a little bit, and then my husband actually was applying for another job in another location, and I got to the point again where I was like, well, is it really worth applying for jobs where we currently live? So I decided not to, and just wait till we moved down there. And I was just going through a lot emotionally of just like leaving where we were. So I decided to take a break from that. And oh yes, while I was like in this state of just being at home and playing Animal Crossing and stuff, I journaled and kind of did like a brain dump of kind of where I wanted to see myself. And while I still definitely wanted a job, I was like, well, if you're not doing anything at home, why don't you do YouTube? Because you have a lot of like creative ideas and it's like a creative outlet. And so I, you know, that idea kind of processed in my brain in like 2020. Well, then we moved. I'm just trying something new because the fun thing about being a person who wears glasses all the time is, and this is something I learned later in life, was people do not see your eyes first. When you wear glasses, they see your glasses. So your makeup can be a little bit more on the crazy side because people don't automatically look at your eyes first, if that makes sense. I am in no way a beauty blogger, but I am using Beauty Bay's Bright in all of these beautiful shades. I love them so much and it's very fun. I got this in September of 2020 because I was doing very simple. I was a scarecrow for Halloween and I wanted to do mainly like makeup in that sense. This is turning to be a disaster, so we're working on it. So anyway, my husband and I moved, and then he started his job and I started applying to different jobs, and just COVID in 2020 was just, you know, it was not a good time and it didn't really work out in my favor. And just like emotionally, it was a lot that I know a lot of other people were also going through at the time, and I was just one of them. So anyway, fast forward to March of 2021. About the same time, or I guess it was a little bit before March 2021. Around the same time I was thinking about in 2020 of like, hey, you still don't have a job, you're twiddling your thumbs. Why don't you do something productive, something creative, something different than what you're doing currently? And I decided, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna start doing YouTube and see where it goes. And this is it. Guys, I didn't even want to do anything crazy and I feel like I botched it up so bad, but I just wanted like a little black on the, I feel like it looks terrible. See if eyeliner saves it. Of course, right after I started on YouTube and uploading videos and planning to do one video per week, I got 2 job offers. 2 part-time job offers to be exact. And also do some pretty like long eyeliner because glasses. Oh, I'm just blocking. Good job. So I find YouTube very creatively both stimulating and stifling. Like especially when I first started, I didn't know how much I would actually enjoy like editing videos and creating videos, and so I really enjoyed that aspect of it, but also trying to create a video every week is daunting. And like I had at least a dozen probably different ideas, and you know, things would develop as I went, but it's a lot to think of different videos, especially weekly videos. Like I do not know how people make videos for 3 to 5 times a week, like more than once. It's crazy to me. And so for me, when vacation comes up, I'm like, oh man, I have to get out 2 videos this week. You know, because I won't be here to produce and make one the next week. So I have to just plan ahead, and sometimes I just don't have an idea until the week of. So I know that I mean, after a while, I've produced already, I think, 24 videos, something. I'll put the correct number up there. And I'm already like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do next? And I knew that I did want to do vlog type videos, especially later on in my life, because, or later down the line, because there's like changes that will be happening in my and my husband's life. And so I want to capture that and talk about it and be more lifestyle in that way. And as well as, I just feel like sitting down and talking to the camera is a lot less stressful and cumbersome than trying to have a very highly produced video. But I also don't want to just not do highly produced videos, you know? So anyway, I hope this all is making sense. So that's why you're getting one highly produced video and one vlog, because I don't have time. And honestly, sometimes I just don't have the creative bandwidth. Oh, wow. That came on. Wow, that gathered. That has never happened before. That's a lot of blush. So my blush has never gotten that easy on my brush before. It's like never shown up that strong, opaque, pigmented. So that was a shock. So I look like I have a very weird sunburn or a rosy, I'm a Disney princess, rosy cheeks. So we're trying to blend this out. But you know what? It's okay, because we're on camera and the camera whites me out anyway. If I look particularly flushed or super pink for this next video, you now know why. Or in the past video, excuse me. I never used to wear lipstick or lip liner, so I'm still getting used to that and getting skilled at it, getting better at it, not skilled, I don't know. Getting the skills, practicing to be good at it. Very grateful I have highlighter on days like today where I totally mess up and look super caked on. Final look. Yeah, I'm so pale. So I mean, you can still tell it's a good bit of blush, but. Hey nerds, what's up? So today's video is gonna be a lot more laid back and chill, because all I'm doing today is showing you guys my board game collection. So I'm just cleaning up where I filmed and just putting it away, the stuff. And yeah, just spent like 30 minutes on my makeup and probably just filmed for 20 maybe. So that's how it goes. Do you like my very cute knitted Totoros? My best friend made those for me, and I bought this little calcifer at AwesomeCon. So last thing that I want to kind of vlog about is what I kind of talked about earlier, which was just not having the creative bandwidth to just be constantly making videos or constantly making fully produced videos. And so, because after a while, like, even I love drawing, and that I don't think is ever going to change or stop, but I just get inklings to try other creative avenues and creative things, which is why YouTube has been so wonderful, because it's just a different creative outlet. I get into these stages or places where I just want to try a different artistic avenue, and so right now that is embroidery. And on vacation I am going to bring up a bunch of supplies so that me, my mother-in-law, and all my sisters-in-laws can participate together and try it together. So my sister-in-law sent one via Pinterest, and I bought the pattern from And Other Adventures Embroidery Company, and this is the pattern, and it's so pretty. And apparently this is like beginner, which does not look beginner to me, but I'm very excited to try it. So the thing with this is that it's just the pattern. I went to the store and bought all the supplies, and they give you notes about what color goes where and what stitches go for each flower. This is the pattern, and basically I'm going to make my own kits for this for everybody. So I got hoops for everybody because there's 4 of us, and then I got some fabric. It said cotton or linen. I'm a little worried it might be a little thick. You really can't tell from here, but it's like, I'm hoping it's good. I got some rulers because I need rulers. I don't have them. I keep losing them. I got a ton of floss, which I find very fun that it's called floss. I got some scissors. I got a bunch of different needle sizes, and so I'm gonna assemble this together. This company gives some really good tips about what makes it easier, like cut floss into approximately 18-inch lengths to make working with it easier, so I'm gonna do that. Had to switch cameras because my phone was being dumb, so I got just a few extra patterns that come with the hoop and everything, so that just in case we wanted to do more, we have the option. So I'm excited for those as well. So I have all the hoops and all the packages. I have extra string because I have no idea the ratio of how much string or floss works in the stuff. So yeah, and the instructions. So yeah, this is all ready to go in my little, I painted this myself. Well, it is getting late for me, which is like 9 o'clock because I'm an old woman, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time if you got to the end of this video. I definitely think this is something that I enjoy doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, this vlog. Definitely let me know down in the comments if you do. Thanks again so much. We, at the current point, have reached 100 subscribers, which is, it's just it's so funny and so silly, and I'm very grateful to everyone who is a part, and it's so small in like the grand scheme of YouTubers, but you know, I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So anyways, thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.